too. So you know Kevin O'Leary
Yeah.
from Shark Tank. He's a Canadian, but listen to what he said about making Canada the 51st state. He said this on Fox News, I believe.
And he is a Republican.
Yes, he is a Republican, but this is very interesting. So I want to play this for you guys. We'll see. Here we go. We're going to play this for you guys and listen to what Kevin O'Leary says about making Canada the 51st state.
41 million Canadians, basically the population of California, sitting on the world's largest amounts of all resources, including the most important, energy and water. Canadians over the holidays, the last 2 days, have been talking about this. They want to hear more. And so, there's obviously a lot of issues, more details, but what this could be is the beginning of an economic union. Think about the power of combining the two economies, erasing the border between Canada and the United States, and putting all that resource up to the northern borders where China and Russia are knocking on the door. So secure that, give a common currency, figure out taxes across the board, get everything trading both ways, create a new, almost EU-like passport. I like this idea, and at least half of Canadians are interested. The problem is the government's collapsing in Canada right now. Nobody wants Trudeau to negotiate this deal. I don't want him doing it for me, so I'm going to go to Mar-a-Lago. I'll start the narrative. The 41 million Canadians, I think most of them would trust me on this deal.
Okay. So that's the argument. So we'll see what happens in the future. But I personally,
what do you think? Yeah.
I'm on both sides. So number one, let me be this as say this is like a biased American.
You love the Niagara Falls.
Oh my gosh, I love the move. Okay, as a biased American, I love the move. Canada is such a Canada is such a wonderful country, dude. You've been there?
Yeah,
dude. I love
young.
Canada. Everywhere, right from Toronto to Montreal to Quebec. It is an amazing city. Country. So beautiful, dude. So beautiful. The vast array of like different cultures you go around. Quebec. The coolest thing about Quebec is that they have like a French Quarter, but it's more than just a quarter. It's like the whole city is French is like arguably the first language there. Like there's people that don't speak English. The signs are French, everything because
that's pretty cool
of like the history and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You have to like order through a translate. It's so crazy, but beautiful, dude. There's so much culture. And so the argument against it, in my opinion, would also be that, okay, if you become the 51st state, which I don't think that would be the good thing. They have like 12 provinces or thing. I think divide it up like that and then give them electoral votes based off the population, whatever. But you take away the country's culture. Like America, we used to have a culture. We don't really have a culture at the moment.
Right.
You take away their traditions. You completely erase everything. I don't think that it's good, personally, when it comes to that. Because I think it's important to have a culture for your country. It's not a...
Would you say that there's more family values in Canada than the U.S.?
No. I don't think so. I think the family values are still instilled in our country.
What do you think Canada does better over the U.S.? That might be a hard. I would say
for the first time
in
a long time, I'm going to say I don't know.
Really?
On this podcast,
yeah,
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm not informed on the topic.
Right.
I'm
not either.
People in the comments love to criticize me. Let me think. Ice fishing, actually. They have to be good at ice fishing. Maple syrup. Have you had the maple syrup over there? Tremendous.
I think Tim Horton started over there.
We went to Calgary when we were in Canada. We went to Calgary, and they poured this special maple syrup over ice, and then it froze. They took it. It was like candy. It was so good, dude.
Oh,
so good.
That sounds good as fuck.
They also have this. It's like a cheese dish that originated there. It's called poutine.
Right.
It's you dip the fries.
Yeah,
in
like gravy.
So good.
Yeah, it's good.
So good.
Yeah, it's good.
Come on.
It's good as fuck. I don't know if I love the move. I'm not a big guy. I'm not big on changes. I'm not big on big changes.
Well, like
that's going to take some getting used to. And then imagine just being able to drive up to Canada. Like just imagine being able to drive up to Canada.
I know, without
a passport, nothing.
Like also too, here's the thing. I was talking to my grandpa about this on Friday, and he said, I don't know. He's talking,
right.
From his perspective, he goes, I don't know if I necessarily love it because as a conservative, I don't like the idea of a one world government.
Right.
And that was another thing too. So that's a good point.
Exactly.
Because
and didn't Trump say something about bringing Mexico along with it?
He's talking about Greenland as well.
Yeah. So I mean, at some point now we're getting close. And now it's getting scary because
Yeah.
Canada would be the first, and then what if Mexico happens?
As a
And then what
red-blooded
about-
American,
Yeah.
when you go at it from that perspective, it's like, oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, we'll get Canada, we'll get Greenland, we'll get...
We're the best country in the world. Yeah, and then you realize it's like, oh, wait a minute. We're actually kind of getting close to a one world
Yeah,
government.
yeah.
We just need to buy a couple more plots of land a
Yeah.
little out west, and then fucking, yeah, dude. Like, I don't
Like,
really.
we would feel like, we would be like, oh, fuck, if China wanted to say buy Japan.
Right.
And take care of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'd be like, oh, shit. they're
I
gonna
think
get
that's
Japan.
because most people just think Canada's a bunch of pussies because they look at Trudeau and like, we're fine. Keep your maple syrup. We got fucking nukes, you retards.
Dude, a lot of people in Trudeau's cabinet resigned.
Of course they did.
He sucks.
He was about to fucking resign at one
That was
point.
the
It was
rumor.
so bad.
That was he sucks, dude. So I don't know. It's just interesting to think about because I don't think it's right here isn't negative. I don't think it's ultimately a net good. Just my opinion, but I just don't know if it is. Okay,
and honestly, I think that I don't know how any American would sit here comfortably and say that and say yes, absolutely. And I'm talking, regular Americans.
Yeah.
Like we're regular Americans.
Yeah.
Because honestly, we don't know.
Exactly.
We don't know what happens after we do something like that. Is it really good? Do they rip us off, $100 billion or whatever the fuck Trump said? Like, is that an actual statistic? Or are we going to absorb them and then we're, still going to be stupid and send another
Exactly.
$3 billion to fucking Ukraine, do whatever? I don't know. I don't think that a lot of regular Americans are knowledgeable enough to say what happens next because it's
Yeah.
never been seen before.
Hey everyone, please do us a favor and click the link in the description right now. This is going to allow you to financially support the Luke Papala Show. For just 99 cents per month, you can help us grow
Starting
and expand
at.
starting at 99 cents per month, you can help us grow and expand the show in a bunch of different ways.
Please. We are broke.
But we're not going to be broke after you, so you can do more than 99 cents per month, or you can just do 99 cents per month. But starting at 99 cents per month, you could help us grow this show into something that we would all love it to be. Have a good one.